6:45, time for an update on your local ag news. Bryce joining us from KRVN Radio. Good morning, Bryce.
Hey, good morning to you as well, Sarah. I hope you had a great weekend. In agriculture news this morning, the government shutdown could cause a ripple effect across the federal government for years to come. That is according to former Agriculture Secretary Tom Vilsack. Vilsack recently told Politico that the effects could take years to realize, like the ramifications of pausing some Forest Service efforts to reduce fire hazards. Specifically, Vilsack said you may not see the consequences of this until August of next year, when there is a worse fire than we would have had. Now, this shutdown is prompting many sectors of the U.S. economy, from real estate to agriculture, to brace for years of setbacks. That includes the pause in government loans and permitting processes. Vilsack served as the Agriculture Secretary from 2009 to 2017 under the Obama administration. He now serves as the President and CEO of the U.S. Dairy Export Council. Well, the University of California, Riverside is studying ways to help plants deal with rising temperatures. While not immune to changing climate, plants respond to the rising mercury in different ways. Temperature affects the distribution of plants across the world. It also affects the flowering time, crop yield, and even resistance to some diseases. One of the researchers said it is important to understand how plants respond to the temperature to predict not only the future food availability, but also to develop new technologies to help plants cope with increasing temperature. Scientists are keenly interested in figuring out how plants experience temperature during the day, but until recently, this mechanism has remained elusive. The research team is exploring the role of a molecular signaling pathway that may play a pivotal role in how plants respond to temperature changes. And finally, this morning, the National Pork Producers Council is reminding pork producers as well as consumers that federal meat inspectors are working in meat packing plants despite this partial government shutdown. About a year ago, NPPC and other livestock groups urged the Agriculture Secretary to deem USDA Food Safety and Inspection Service inspectors as essential. Now, without inspectors, meat and poultry processing plants are prohibited by law from operating. Had inspectors not be deemed essential and had been furloughed, U.S. packing plants and half the million workers that are employed would have been idled, causing significant disruptions throughout the entire meat supply chain. Also continuing to operate during the shutdown are USDA Market News Service staff who produce the twice-daily livestock mandatory price reporting. As he did for the inspectors, Purdue made the Market News Service employees essential. Those are the stories we were following here from the KRVN Nebraska Soybean Board newsroom. To hear those livestock reports I just referenced, you can tune into KRVN each day. Sarah, we will send it back to you.
Thanks so much.